guys, welcome back. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm continuing with this documentary, really. I'm putting it in the documentary series playlist. It's from 1993. It's the Songwriters Awards show from 93 in Nashville. And you'll see these artists look so much younger. So it's a gift request of Renee Mooberry. So Renee, thank you for this. We're going to have a Dwight sighting at some point because in the beginning episode or beginning part, we saw that Dwight is mentioned. So, that's, I don't know, kid in a candy shop for Renee, who is Dwight's worldwide #1 fan. Renee, thank you for this gift for this whole series. And Renee provided me the link, and it was on the Classic Country Music Shows channel. And the link to their channel's in the description box below. Always love to give people who are promoting traditional country and keeping it alive props. Absolutely. So thank you, folks, for that. And let's get into this part. I break them down into about 15-minute segments. Here we go.
Paul Nelson, where are you? Here you are. Billy Dean, come here and get your reward. Thank you, brother. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
They love Billy Dean, boy.
Us songwriters not used to these young ladies yelling like this, so no, this is a fun song to write, actually, and I want to thank Billy for that. Can't say that about all these songs. They're not all fun to write. This one was. And I'd like to thank Billy for sharing his childhood experiences with me. I'd also like to thank Chuck Howard and Tom Shapiro for cutting such a good record, and to all the people who voted for us. And just like to say that David Nally can go on to bed now. Thank you.
Oh, man.
I think Billy was Artist of the Year in '91.
I kind of want to sort of ditto what Vince said. I really appreciate the Music City News giving the songwriter some credit for a change, because a lot of people think, sometimes when we're the artists that we're the only ones that write these songs because we have the attention and everything. But I would have never been able to write Billy the Kid without Paul Nelson, because he is such a poet. Thank you, Paul, and thank you, fans, because we know you spend your hard-earned money and you come see us, and we do appreciate it. Thanks for coming to Nashville.
Yeah, man. First time I've seen
Marty
Billy's wife.
Stewart, Roy Clark, and George Jones with a tribute to Roger Miller next.
Nice. King of the road.
Trailer for sale or rent, rooms to let 50 cents, no phone, no pool.
Last year, the songwriting community lost one of its greatest, our own Roger Miller. How about a hand for Roger?
2 hours of pushing
And this segment's dedicated to Dean and Taylor and Adam and Mary and all the little Millers out there and his mama. Tonight, we couldn't honor songwriters without remembering old Roger. And once Roger picked up a pen, songwriting never was quite the same. He was a renegade, but he didn't hurt anybody's feelings, and everybody loved him.
Yeah.
And one time he said, "I just flushed to the beat of a different plumber." And another time he told me, "Son, a good song is a ticket to anywhere." And here's one of my favorite Roger Miller tickets. It goes like this. It's a little different. I've been a fool. I've been a fool for giving you each time you done me wrong. I've been a long time leaving you, but I'll be a long time gone. Loved you so much, loved you so much. I stayed around when I should have moved along. I've been a long time leaving you, but I'll be a long time gone. Well, I said, hi there, Highline hello highway. Here comes a big old semi my way. Stick up my thumb, here the truck comes, but the truck goes by. Looks like it's flat, whipping the big legs on my Levi's. He goes whoop. I've been a fool.
You had to rehearse that.
I've been a fool, yeah, forgiving you each time you've done me wrong. I've been a long time leaving you, but I'll be a long time gone. One more time.
Yep.
Well, I said, hi there, highline, hello highway. Here comes a big old semi my way. Stick up my thumb, here the truck comes, but the truck goes by. Looks like it's flat. Put the big legs on my Levi's. He goes, I've been a fool. I've been a fool, Lord, Lord, forgiving you each time you done me wrong. I've been a long time leaving you, but I'll be a long time gone, 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 gone.
Marty had fun with that.
Roger wrote more than 800 songs. And out of 800, at least 700, and count them, 700, were recorded. And the first artist to cut a Roger Miller song was Jimmy Dean. And it was the beginning of a lasting friendship. Take it, Jimmy Dean.
His mind, he had his own little cloud. He floated on it, and it was pretty healthy, I will tell you that. But after we had introduced King of the Road and some other things happened, Roger sent me an award that he called the Gold Doorknob Award, and it's right back up here. And I don't know if you can read what it says, but it's simply a gold doorknob, and the little plaque says, to Jimmy Dean, for the 1,000,000 doors you opened for me, I'm forever grateful.
Yup.
Roger Miller.
Yep.
And I'm forever grateful to him for a lot of things. Roger Miller, the world has lost a humongous talent, and I lost a damn good friend.
Finding the words to capture the gift of Roger Miller isn't easy once you get past genius. But Roy Clark once said, when God made Roger Miller, he threw away the gyroscope. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is himself, Mr. Roy Clark. Give him a hand.
Yeah, Roy.
Thank you. Thank you, Martin.
This is going to be good. Martin.
Bless your hearts. Thank you. Well, Roger Miller and I spent 30 years trying to top each other, and I think he's finally done it. But I'll get even, Hoss. One of his great songs that I used to do a lot, I'm going to do for you this evening, called Kansas City Star. I got a letter just this morning. It was postmarked Omaha. It was typed and neatly written, offering me this better job at higher wages, expenses paid, and a car. But I'm on TV here locally, and I can't quit, I'm a star. Well, I come on the TV a grinning, wearing pistols and a hat. It's a kiddie's show, and I'm a hero to the younger set. I'm the #1 attraction at every supermarket parking lot. I'm the king of Kansas City. No thanks, Omaha, thanks a lot. Kansas City Star, and that's what I are. You ought to see a yodeling. You ought to see my car. Got a big old Cadillac wire wheel. I got rhinestones on the spokes. I got credit down at the grocery store, and my barber tells me jokes. I'm the #1 attraction at every supermarket parking lot. I'm the king of Kansas City. No thanks, Omaha, thanks a lot.
What a song.
Stay tuned, we're going to have a Popeye cartoon in a minute.
That's perfect for Roy to have done.
You good, boy. You got a future.
And I don't know if you picked up on it, but Roy, he's got a lot of things going on in that brain. But when he came out there, he looked over, he said, thank you, Martin. And I'm like, oh, everybody else calls him Marty, but there's got to be like a little backstory there. But Roy just was getting this little bit of attention with Martin. Maybe because he said Mr. Roy Clark, which is kind of formal. And Roy, I know there might have been some back and forth there. I don't know, but I love these little vignettes, these little things going on in country.
Wow, thank you. Roger was about 7 or 8 years old when his brother-in-law, Sheb Willie, got him excited about music and performing. But Roger's approach to music was his own, and always with a sense of humor.
When Roger and I first got together to write It Only Hurts When I Cry, we had both expressed mutual admiration for each other's craft. I had all but bowed down to him and expressed my admiration for his talent. And he said, you know, I've never written a song with anybody either. He said, I always figured it was like a cat having her kittens. It's something you kind of crawled off underneath the house and did by yourself. And I didn't realize at the time how blessed I was to be in the presence of a man who was so gifted. Roger, we'll always miss your talent. We'll always miss your wit and your charm and your special genius.
Yeah, and a big part of Roger Miller's genius was that wild and crazy comedy mind of his.
How about a hand for the hog? Once saw a hog had a small tattoo, said, I reckon I do, and he did too, right there in front of me. How about a hand for that son of a gun? Well, if you took a notion, I bet you could teach a hog to smoke a cigarette. Might take a little bit of time, but hell, what's time to a hog?
What did that guy say? He was on a special cloud? Yeah.
I don't know what Dwight Yoakam did out in California to get Roger to write with him. I once asked Roger to write a song with me, and he said, you know, Picasso never co-painted. But Roger's serious songs were just as perceptive and moving as his humorous songs were witty and clever. Ladies and gentlemen, he needs no introduction here, the great George Jones.
Wow. That's ludicrously cool. I've forgotten George was on this.
Thank you. You know, thank you. I recorded many songs that Roger Miller wrote many, many years ago. Thank you very much. And this is one of my favorites, even though it's not a real well-known Roger Miller song. If you think, oh, it's lonesome where you are tonight, then you ought to be here with me. If you think there's heartaches where you are tonight, be here with me.
Yeah.
Because with you, I'm home. Without you, I'm cold. So if you think about me where you then you ought to be here with me. If teardrops are falling where you are tonight, then you ought to be here with me.
All right, George is, I love this humanity here, but even in the beginning when they were going nuts for George, George is mindful that this is an ode to Roger Miller, so it's like a memorial, and he didn't want to steal that thunder. And so he's like, okay, thank you. But the crowd, of course, wants to go nuts for George Jones because really the whole thing is just about songwriters and awards and contemporary songs. But in George's head, of course, he loves the applause and you love that, but he's trying to keep the decorum, sort of the social propriety, if you will, of honoring Roger. So that's just beautiful. I love seeing this stuff. See?
Yeah. That's the best, man.
Love it.
Love it.
That's awesome. They're still going.
If you've ever listened to a Roger Miller song and said, now where did that come from? You said just what Roger wanted to hear. He took pride in being original. Tonight, as a treat for us, as a tribute to him, we bring you Roger Miller talking about himself, songs, and songwriters.
I think music should be like a fine oil. It should just leak down into everything when you spill it.
Roger's music did just that, with songs that earned him 11 Grammys and 6 gold records in the mid-'60s.
Well, here sitting high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing but food to live like this. Out all night, running wild. Won't sitting home with a month-old child. Dang me, I'll take a rope and hang me high from the highest tree. Woman, would you weep for me?
That's what songwriting, you take a little minuscule feeling, little instances out of the air. A whole song can be made out of just a little instance, like, you know, a turn and a look. A whole song can be made out of a turn and a look.
That's country.
Two broken hearts, lonely looking like houses where nobody lives.
And two people, each having so much pride inside, neither one forgives.
Angry words spoken in haste, such a waste of two lives. It's my belief pride is the chief cause in the decline in the number of husbands and wives. 1, 2, 3 in the summertime when all the trees and leaves are green and the redbird sings out the blue because you don't want my love.
There's only a few basic rules about songwriting. It has to have a clarity. It has to have a good melody that they haven't heard in the last couple of days. Be original when you can. And give us. It's like writing literature. It's to write anything is to lift someone's spirit.
Yep.
It's pitching and catching. If you're going to pitch, you got to know where you're throwing. You got to know the size of the guy's glove, maybe, or you know who you're throwing. You know who your catcher is. And there's a lot of mental stuff. It's not songwriting is not accidental.
Now, after a few years out of the spotlight, Roger came back with his award-winning Broadway musical, Big River.
You're educated, they say you can read and write. I do. You think you're better than your father now? Your mother couldn't read before she died, couldn't write neither. None of your family could before they died. Then they really couldn't.
Roger wanted to write what would lift people's spirits, and he went at it with that in mind. And he was just so good at it.
Open up your heart. Take a little open. Take a little fly, right on up to the sky. All right.
All right, I'm pausing there. We're going to pick up on the next episode. They're going to do King of the Road right here. And it looks like they've got the possum out there to do it too. So at least that's what it looks like with Marty leading the charge there. So I'm going to leave that part. I can't tell who is also with George. It's fuzzy and tiny on my screen. I don't know. It looks like Johnny Cash too, but I don't think it's Roy Clark. But we're going to find out on the next episode. I love learning about the different ideas and like the way Roger approached what writing a song is and all that. And I'm going to be submitting some of my songs that I've written to some folks. I just have to find a place to send it to. I know some artists and stuff, but I'm going to be working on more of them because I've got over a couple of hundred songs in my laptop in various stages of completion. That's how I know what these guys go through when they write a song. It just doesn't like flow right out and then they release it. You know, Roger, you flesh them out. You come up with an inkling of an idea, like he said, just a stare, a quick look. And you're like, you write a song out of that. And anyway, all right. Renee, fantastic stuff. Thank you again for this gift and request of this 90+ minute special that's broken into 6 parts. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
It was typed and neatly written, offering me this better job at higher wages, expenses paid, and a car. But I'm on TV here locally, and I can't quit. I'm a star.